The federal government has implored employers in both the public and private sector to embrace occupational health and safety as a shared responsibility and a critical driver of high productivity among workers. The Minister of Labour and Employment, Gary Dingyadi, made the call in a keynote address at the 2025 Safe Workplace Intervention Project, which kick off in Lagos, describing the SWIP as a collaborative occupational health and safety initiative aimed at improving workplace safety nationwide through the structured audits, stakeholders engagement, and recognition. The minister commended the Nigerian Employees Consultative Association (NECA) and the Nigerian Social Insurance Trust Fund for sustaining the SWIP initiative, noting that it represents an effective model of collaboration between government and the private sector. In his remarks, the Director General of NECA, Adewale Smart Oyerinde, said the workplace safety should be treated as a fundamental issue and a core responsibility of employers. He stressed that while organizations pursue a maximum or optimum profit, the safety and well-being of employees must remain a top priority, describing the workplace safety as a life and death matter often treated with dangerous nonchalance by both employers and employees despite its far-reaching consequences. Delivering the presentation titled Employees Compensation Act 2010, The Journey So Far, the Executive Director, Operations of NSITF, Mujishola Ali Macaulay, explained that Section 3 of the Act makes provisions for occupational safety and health as part of the NSITF's mandate. She disclosed that the Employees Compensation Scheme currently covers just under 200,000 organizations, translating to about 8 million employees nationwide. And also speaking, the Managing Director of NSITF, Barrister Oluwaseun Falai, urged the employers to be intentional about complying with workplace safety and health regulations, noting that the future is shaped by today's choices.
What is most important is safety of work in all our workplaces, and to ensure that while doing that, productivity is also not compromised. I want to thank each and every member who has made presentations here, and to say that you have done very well and you are contributing greatly to the success of what we are doing as a government and to the success of what the National Assembly is going to do. NECA, I believe by now, they must have been convinced that this administration is a listening administration, because they never thought that this kind of avenues will be provided for everybody to say his mind. So also the Labour, NLC, Mr. President, he also wrote so many letters to my office, to Mr. President's office, to the Speaker, to the Senate President.
Compliance, as the MD said, is no more an option for employers, especially those employers that are aligned with NECA's values. Compliance is no more an option. Compliance has become a fundamental part of doing business. In fact, the way we rate competitiveness, we have to rate compliance in the same light, because OSH, as it were, is at the heart of human life in the workplace. And 2 months ago in November, just to demonstrate that NECA's advocacy is not one-sided. It's not just one-sided on profit maximization or optimization. And the NECA won an award given by the Presidential Enabling Business Council in Abuja, and was presented by the Vice President. And the award, it says, in honor of your steadfast commitment and collaboration that has strengthened Nigeria's business environment and advanced the reform agenda, the Renew Hope agenda. That means our advocacy is not just tailored towards profit maximization, but our advocacy is encompassing, focus on Nigeria's development, as it were, and the general development of the African continent. So
that every worker deserves safety and to be taken care of. Every worker of the Nigerian employment should also go to work safely and return home safely. So today marks another milestone in the history of NSITF, and it's in collaboration with NECA and also with the Federal Ministry of Labor and Employment. We're trying to reward companies. We're giving out ambulances, and we're also giving out protective gadgets so that they can give to their workers when they get to their company. This is also to spur other companies that are non-compliant with safety standards to also be encouraged to also come on board and embrace safety standards in their workplaces.